on YouTube. That's better. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Catherine. How are we this morning? It's not very nice here in Doncaster. It's a bit cooler, but it's better for working when the sun's not out. It's not cold though. It's just not very sunny. I think we might have had a bit of rain in the night. That's 2 nights on the trot. But the garden kind of needs it. Even though I have artificial grass, I still have borders. Good morning. Thank you very much, Sharon. Didn't sleep much last night, I have to say. Rather tired this morning, but I'm okay. It's almost the weekend and it's bank holiday weekend. Cheeky watch while working. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Andrea. And it's the boss's birthday this weekend, girls. What is she this time? 100 and what? Oh, she'll kill me. Yes, it's her birthday at the weekend. My birthday today. Happy birthday, Sandra. Going out for a meal to get some what? Hanging baskets. Lovely. I love a hanging basket. Do you know what? I used to have them every year at the front of my door. But because the sun is so intense till lunchtime at the front of the door, I used to kill them. Even though I used to water them like copious amounts every day, the heat used to singe the flowers. I'm eating my hair this morning. Used to singe the flowers and they never used to last. So I've stopped doing it. I've now got 2 artificial cone trees in big silver pots that have got solar lights on and they look lovely at night. Not that I stand outside my front door looking at my door in the dark, but when I go up to bed and it's starting to get dark like it was last night, they're all twinkly and they light up, which is lovely. Morning, Mandy, how are you? Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday already. Thought I'd do a little cheeky recap on last night. I also, don't tell the boss, I'm goodly, thank you. Just a bit tired, didn't sleep last night. I'm also looking at the Beth in animal print. I photographed these yesterday. Don't tell Lisa. She's probably watching, she'll kill me. These are stunning. So these have come in patterns now. Look, this is the Beth. Look at it. Look at it. So with a nice pair of Sunset Nights trousers or any kind of wide leg trousers or even your magics, these are going to look spectacular. So I've photographed these. I'm just obviously waiting for the girls to do the descriptions. Some of these may go on Sunday, but they are stunning. Stunning. Look. Gorgeous. So they're newbies. All right, Mandy, not bad. I've been up all night. Feels like tea time already. Done a few photographs already, and just going to try and make it through the day with probably sarcasm and coffee today. Slept terrible. That's probably the worst night's sleep I've had in a long time. I think I watched every hour go by on the clock, but never mind. Be okay. It's almost the weekend. It's a long weekend. It's bank holiday weekend and it's Lisa's birthday. So yeah, double celebration this weekend because we've got a long weekend and Lisa's birthday. But I don't know whether I'm working Monday or not. I need to speak to her. She's been away, so I've not had a chance to have a good catch up and a chat with her. Anyway, these trousers are absolutely fantastic. Styled up with my beautiful Charlie vest top and my Shelley blazer. My stone Shelley blazer. I know. Absolutely, they are really, really nice, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to show them. So this is my Shelley, but obviously it looks like a plain blazer without the sleeves rolled back. So you can still wear this with a pattern trouser or a pattern top because you just fold it down, push it up your arm. I've not even got my arm cuffs on this morning. I've just pushed them up my arm. No, that's not good. I know. I'll be all right though. I'm quite used to surviving on no sleep, to be fair. It's just a couple of nights, this last couple of days, I've had decent night's sleep. Maybe that's why my body's like had enough sleep and it's thought, no, not sleeping tonight. So you know what it's like in the middle of the night when your head's whirring full of all sorts of things that you don't want to think about. Good morning, Julie. So these are the Miriam from last night. And I think they look really, really nice because my top half is plain, my bottom half is patterned. Last night I didn't show them with a top, I showed them with that crochet cardigan. Not crochet, I don't even know what you'd call it, perforated cardigan. And it's sold out in the stone, but the other two colours are available, so I'll show you in a second. But yeah, these are lovely, and they are super lightweight and very, very stretchy. A really nice pattern. Not quite an animal print, but I think it is some kind of, I don't know if it's like a reptile print. All in neutral colours again. Sleep different. Yeah, it is, but I'm kind of used to not having any sleep now. But yeah, it is hard to function. What I find I suffer with more than normal when I'm tired is remembering things. And my brain feels a bit fuzzy, my head feels a bit fuzzy this morning because I haven't had a lot of sleep. But other than that, I can function on no sleep. I'll just make sure I have plenty of caffeine. I had both my collagen shots this morning, powder in my drink and my liquid shot. And I've already had 2 cups of coffee, so that should keep me going. But yes, the stone, I believe in this, sold out last night. But we have still got the, I think we class that as white. But it is like a soft white, and it does have like a gold thread running through it like the jumper did, and then you've got the gold stretchy like lurex on the arm and on the pocket on this one. It's really nice. I'm looking for a swimming costume in that fabric, in like a champagne or a gold or even a bronze. I can't seem to find one, but I fancy one this year to go with all my cream caftans and stuff. But yeah, this is really, really nice. It's called the Tamsin, and it is sizeless, this one, because it is just a throw over. So you could throw this over your swimming costume, or you could throw it over your outfit. It's got that gold thread running all the way through it, and then the gold on the pocket and the gold on the sleeve, and that is like a really soft stretchy material, and it shimmers quite nice. Only had about 1.5 sleep night since Monday. I was got to have my 15-year-old dog put on. Steph, bless you. Is he, she poorly? 15 years. I lost my Shih Tzu at nearly 19 years. And I literally got him while I was pregnant with Tia. So they kind of grew up together. So losing George, my little Shih Tzu, God love him. He's been past probably about 8 or 9 years. We've talked about him before, and I still get upset because he was the best doggo ever. I have to say, I thought I'd never get another one like him, and then I got Dolly, and she's just as lovely in different ways. She's a bit more needy and a bit more of a diva, but she's just as easygoing as what George was. He was just the best dog, he really was. And I think I've told the story of, he used to get collected by the groomer every month, and I forgot to let her know that he'd passed away. And bless him, towards the end his fur got that thin. She said, I don't even know why we're taking him. I said, he actually enjoys the experience. He wagged his tail and was so excited to see her. And I didn't want to take that routine away from him, even though his fur got that thin. You could see his body as he got older, and he was blind and deaf, but he was just amazing. And she used to thoroughly enjoy picking him up, and he used to enjoy being picked up and pampered and brought back. And he got towards in the end, I think they stopped charging me as much because they didn't really have to trim him. It was just round his paws and his ears. And she came to pick him up, but he'd passed away, and we both had a bit of a cry on the doorstep. And she was like, oh, he was one of my favourites, and he really was a good boy. And he's buried in my back garden. Stop. He's buried in my back garden. And I've said I'll never be able to move from this house because I could never leave him. And he's been dead, what? God, what will he have been gone now? 8, 9, maybe even 10 years. I'm not quite sure. Memories blur, don't they, over time? But yeah, it's awful, and I feel for you. I really do, because it is like losing a family member, especially when they've been around that long, because he was like my 3rd child. It's heartbreaking, so I do feel for you. He's got dementia, deaf, blind, his legs are going. Yeah, they are, Steph, they are. And although you know it's the right thing, because everybody used to say to me, you'll know when it's time. And I used to think, yeah, but how can you? How do you know when it's time? But you do. He went downhill quite quickly. He had a flipping bird ball of fat and seeds that had fallen off a thing in the garden, and he ate it, and he were already in kidney and liver failure, and that finished him off because his body couldn't process the amount of fat that he'd digested and the bird seed. Honestly. But yeah, that's what finally took him. Ah, bless Steph. he was in kidney failure and liver failure and everything else. All his organs were failing anyway. And digesting that, take him to the vets. I could see he was in pain. His belly had swollen, and the vet said it's not kind really to keep him going. But I took him to the vets because I knew it was time. My mum had had him while I were at work that day, and I came home and she said he's just hunched up and he's not eating, he's not drinking. And he came and put his head on me, and I kind of said to my mum, it's time, he needs to go. And I went heartbroken, absolutely heartbroken. But you just know, and the vet agreed. So I stayed with him and cuddled him until they put him to sleep, and I stayed there for about 40 minutes after. Couldn't let him go. And I think I've told the tale because I can laugh about it now, but at the time I was absolutely traumatized. So I left him with, he gets aggressive. Oh, bless him. It's probably because he can't see, and he's probably aching all over like you do when your body gets old, like you do. I took him and obviously had him put to sleep, and then the vet said, what do you want to do? Do you want to take him? Do you want to have him cremated? Me too, Steph, me too. Absolutely, 100%. And I said, I want to have him cremated. I'll have his ashes back, etc., etc. I went home and broke my heart all night at the thought of him being in the freezer at the vet's. I was waiting outside the door at 7 o'clock that morning to take him back, absolutely heartbroken, and said, please, can I have him back? I just can't stand the thought of him being in the freezer. I want to take him home and bury him in the garden. She said, of course you can. So I took him and we dug a hole and buried him in the garden, and I felt so much better. Bless you, Steph. No, it's fine. It's fine. But I just wanted to let you know that I absolutely feel your pain, because obviously having to part with your animals is the sad part of having animals. It's lovely when you've got them and you've just got to make the most of them, because obviously they age a lot quicker than humans, don't they? So you just make the most of them every day and love them like every day's the last, because you just don't know how long they're going to be on this earth. But yeah, the sad fact is they're always going to go before we do, aren't they? 9 times out of 10 anyway, girls. So the Tamsin is still available in the pink and still available in the white, but it's sold out in the stone. These beautiful trousers with the stretchy waist are available, and these ones are called the Miriam, 14.22. These are 19.99. The Tamsin top was $32.99. It's a really, really nice top, that though. Perfect as a cardigan, perfect as a beach cover up. I'm just going to slip the cow print trousers on because I can't quite believe that they are still available. So I'm going to slip them on. I'm going to put the black and white ones on this morning because I put the brown and white ones on yesterday, well, last night. So these are called the Tula. I smudged all the writing and I can't see what it says. Tula in the wide leg cow trousers, 14.22 again, 19.99 again. Really good prices on these trousers, and they're fantastic. Jack Russell has a what? Breast tumour, so it's nearly time. Oh, Sarah, can you show the Tamsin again, please? Sally, I missed it. Tamsin, is that the cardigan? I will. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'll just show these. Hang on, Claire. So these are the cow print wide leg trousers, and this is the black and white. I did show these last night in the these don't have pockets. I went to put my hands in the pockets. They don't have pockets, but they are a super wide leg, these ones, up to a size 22, comfortably up to a size 22, and these are like a cotton feel. They'll be polyester, I should imagine. I'm not quite, or a polyester cotton mix, I would have thought. They feel lovely. They're not staticky. They're not clingy at all. They've got that little faux belt there that you can just tie in a loop at the front if you want to. They are really, really nice and unusual. Again, just styled up with my Shelly blazer. Love the cow print. Me too. It's cute, isn't it? So styled up and smart looking with the Shelly blazer. My 2 switcheroos, I always like to style up with the denim jacket as well and just show you how nice these can be dressed down also for everyday wear. So they're really, really nice. Really, really comfy, really loose and floaty, so really, really cool as well on this gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. Sun's going to come out. I love the cow print. It's really nice and it's everywhere at the minute. But these trousers are just fab, because they're so loose and floaty. So even if you're worried a little bit about your tum, there is absolutely no fitting at all around this area. So if you're worried about anything, they don't kind of cling, they just drop, they float really nice. So if you're worried about your thighs, you're worried about your tum, you're worried about your hips, these skim all those places beautifully. So no need to worry about covering up with anything, because I mean, also you can wear the Charlie a little bit looser out if you want, or out altogether if you completely and utterly want to cover the top half. You can, this is quite long. I don't know if there's any of these still available. These come in 2 sizes and are $17.99. Double lead at the front, single lead at the back in case you've not seen the Charlie before, but if you want to, you can wear it out. So you're not showing anything anyway, and it kind of just tails out at the bottom of your denim jacket there, giving a little bit of extra length if you don't like the length of a denim jacket. These are quite a good length anyway, these denim jackets, the G-Smack. I think most of you girls have got one in your wardrobe. How long are the leg on you? Well, they're on my waist, Serena. They're on my actual waist, and I'm 5'6". Can you see? Let me just drop that camera down a little bit so you can see. That's better. You can see on my waist, which they are, look, my belly button is here actually, so they're above my waist. They skim the top of my foot. If I was to shimmy them down like I normally do, I'm okay, Angie, I'm okay. Then they do sit on the floor. But obviously most of you girls aren't like me, and you wear your trousers on the waist where they're meant to be. So there you go. They are gorgeous. I'm really surprised we've still got any of these left this morning. I did check on the website, and as far as I'm aware, both of the colours, the brown, which is this one, and the black and white are still available. These are called the Tula, up to a size 22, and just $19.99. That's the brown in these, and they are so pretty, so lightweight, and quite a good wide leg. So the fit of these, it reminds me of the fit of, and I can't remember the name of it, but the 2-piece, I think we've still got some in, where the top is plain and could be worn on or off shoulder, short sleeved, and the trousers are really heavily printed. Absolutely beautiful 2-piece, perfect for holidays. And it's like a silky fabric, and the trousers are just like this because these are, again, really wide leg and really floaty, same elastication. But that 2-piece, if anybody can remember the name of it, because I always forget it, I forget most of the names, I definitely can't even remember my own name today. But it's you can wear it bardo and on shoulder, and we do it in like electric blue, we do it in yellow, we do it in fuchsia, we do it in green, and it's stunning. Brown would look great with the Tamsin. It would. So we've got both of these colours still available, $19.99, up to a size 22, and just fabulous. Really, really liking. More than I thought I would actually. The cow print, it's stunning. So I'll show you all 3 colours in the Tamsin, but this one, the darker, and it is only slightly darker, this one is currently out of stock. I don't know if we're getting any more of those back in. The white, which is like a creamy white, is still available. The stone is sold out. The pink is still available. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the pink. I have shown these already this morning, but I'll quickly show them again because somebody's just asked. Stretchy on the pocket. Material is the magic dress. Magic dress? What's the magic dress? Dressers. You mean the wrap dressers? These trousers, no, these are like a cotton. I think there must be like a polyester cotton mix, these ones. The other ones, oh my goodness, what have I done with them? The first, oh, they're here. The first pair I tried on, these are like the wrap dressers. These are the same fabric as the wrap dressers. These are super stretchy and exactly the material as a wrap dress. You know, all the lovely wrap dresses we do. These are the same, and they are lightweight. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that print. It's almost like a butterfly, you know. Look, there. Am I seeing things, or does that look a bit like a butterfly with wings? Gorgeous. So they're the same fabric, but these ones are like a cotton polyester mix. It will tell you definitely, because I'm guessing it'll tell you definitely on the website what the composition of the fabric is. But there's no stretch in these ones. But, I mean, my legs aren't skinny, and look at all the extra room in these. There's loads, so don't be worried that these will be too tight on a size 22. They definitely won't. And if you are an hourglass like me, they might even go up to a size 24, because the stretch out on the waist on these, again, there's my waist where my finger is here, and that's the extra room you've got in these. So I think they might go bigger than a 22. I'm quite surprised we've only sized them up to a 22, but I do think the Tallulah will probably go to a size 24 because there's loads of room in the leg, loads of room in the waist, and they're beautiful. Don't need ironing, which is extra bonus. Yes, they don't. Definitely the ones that are like the wrap dresses, you just wash them, hang them on a coat hanger and let them dry. So that's the colour that is in stock. That's the white, but it is more like a cream. And then you've got the stone that's currently out of stock. And then you've got that beautiful pink in this one as well. It's like a blush. I mean, I can pop it on, but it's not going to look its best with these cow print trousers. Let me just have a look. Although it's quite plain, isn't it? So it might look okay. The leopard print one's the same fit as the cow print. I think they're slightly smaller. I've just had them on, so I'm not going to pop them on again. But the measurements for the waist and the leg and everything will be on the website. They do stretch out. We have sized these up to a 22. It's a good stretch in the elastic, and they are stretchy through the waist and the body. But if I'm being completely honest, I don't feel like there's as much material in these ones as what there is in these ones. But these don't have stretch, so what you've got is what you've got, whereas these will be a little bit more forgiving because of how much stretch there is in them. These ones also have pockets. The cow print ones don't. I do too, Cheryl. They're gorgeous, and you cannot go wrong with a pair of these trousers. If you're having a meh day and you don't want to wear jeans, or you don't want to wear your leggings or your magic trousers, these are a great alternative, and they are a little bit dressier. And you can also, I always say it, my little hack is, if you want to wear these in the winter, put a little flat ankle boot on underneath with your leggings. So that's what I did a lot last winter. Kept my leggings on because I live in leggings in the winter, and put these over the top. So it's like having thermal long johns on underneath. So because they are quite a lightweight fabric, you might, and especially with them flapping about a bit, you might feel a draft in the winter. But if you've got your leggings on, or even a pair of tights on underneath, you don't get any static from these. They don't end up being clingy because I've road tested it. I've been out and about in them, but it does give you that extra warmth. So these aren't just for summer. And these are very autumnal in the colour as well, so you can still wear them at the back end of the year and through the winter. So these ones are the Miriam, and these ones are sized up to 22, and then the cow print ones are, I have no idea, Tallulah. My brain is not working this morning, girls. Please bear with me. Less than it normally does, which is not a lot anyway. So the cow print ones are the Tallulah, and I'm gonna personally say that the Tallulah, these ones, are slightly bigger, have slightly more, especially in this area. They have more material. I keep going for the pocket. They have more material, I feel, so they're not going to be as clingy. And I feel like these will go up to a size 24, whereas these might be, can you see they're not quite as wide in the leg either, although there is stretch. So if you don't mind them maybe being a little bit snugger on the top of the legs and across the tummy, they might go up to a size 24, but I feel like these will. So that's my thoughts on it. So that's it this morning. I just thought I'd pop on and re-show the trousers, because as far as I'm aware, they're all in stock. This is the gorgeous Tamsin top, if you fancy something nice and lightweight, and it does actually go with the trousers because it's plain. And I mean, this lovely little champagne colour on the pocket and the sleeve will go with anything. It's relatively neutral. So that's it. I'm going to away to me. Well, I'm staying in the bedroom. I'm going to do some videos for Rachel and stock up on my TikToks for the weekend. Have a good day. I'll be back at 1 o'clock with, hopefully, some gorgeous newness. So until then, enjoy whatever you're doing. If it's your day off, chill out. Do whatever. Watch a good movie. Snuggle on the sofa. Ordered the Phoenix dress last night and wondered what shoes. I can't even remember what the Phoenix is. What's the Phoenix? Is it that? Oh, I don't know. If it's not one I showed last night, you've got no chance of me remembering what it is. I wondered what shoes you'd say would be the best. Drop the page a message, because I don't even know what the Phoenix is. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Sarah. It's for an awards. I mean, whatever colour the dress is it that multicoloured one that comes in 2 lengths? I feel like it might be. But yeah. sorry, my brain's not working, you could always drop the page a message and they will advise. If it is that dress, you could literally pull any of the colours. You could literally pick any of the colours out of that dress. If it's that one that's got like a dark background with all them big flashes of colour. Is it the one that we had a fascinator made for? I can't remember, I'm so sorry. But with any dress, and I can't advise you on a specific colour, is it that one? Right, okay, so I would pick the brightest of colours out of that dress because it's stunning. And all I would say is if you pick, say, the fuchsia, it's like a dark, like really rich fuchsia, then go for shoes, bag and accessories in the same colour, because that is a busy dress. There's a lot going off in it. So I would match everything to whatever colour you pick out of the dress. As in, don't go for pink shoes, green bag, orange earrings, because you're just going to look like an explosion of colour. Keep it classy with the colours. Or you could just do silver, bronze or gold, shoes, earrings, bracelet, bag, in the same colour. So it depends how bold you want to be with that one, because it is a statement dress. It's absolutely beautiful. I fell in love with that dress, and so did Lisa. She picked out the fabric and had that dress made, and it is a stunning dress. So whatever length you went in, because we do I think we do a knee in and we do a midi in that, don't we? And they're lovely, crossover, stretchy on the waist. I think have they got pockets? I'm not quite sure whether that one does or not. I don't think it does actually, because we had it specifically made. But yeah, it's a stunning dress. You'll look amazing. Pick any of the bright colours, go for all the same colours, or keep it neutral with a pewter, a bronze, a gold or a silver. Because it's got that dark background, any of them colours will go with it. And I'm sure you'll look stunning. It's amazing. But don't mix and match your colours, because you'll end up looking like an explosion in a sweet factory. Keep it classy, keep it like one colour, but pick a colour or go for like neutral gilded tones. They'll look gorgeous too. Right girls, I'm going. I'll see you all back here at 1 o'clock. See you later.